Imagine a world where you are ultra-focused. You don't ever stray from the task at hand. Oh no, you're a killer when it comes to getting stuff done. At work, you fly through tasks and projects. You're super productive. Nothing can distract you. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? While most people strive to achieve this level of focus, many people struggle to stay on task, and there will be times when you get distracted. But what if you could boost your concentration and focus through the foods you eat? In this video, we're going to examine 8 incredible red foods that boost brain power and improve focus and concentration. Now, some of these might surprise you. Maybe some you already eat. But before we dive in, click that like button, subscribe to our channel Brain Health Smarts, and ring that bell. You'll also want to stick around to the end. We're going to be giving away a free gift. If you're into boosting your brain power, it's something you'll want to grab. So hang tight, let's get to it. Number 8, saffron. Alright, this is a spice, not exactly a food, but it does go in lots of different dishes. Saffron has a strong fragrance and a bright red color. In fact, it's the most expensive spice in the entire world. Just 1 pound of saffron costs between $50 and $5,000 US. Why the high cost? You can thank the intense amount of labor that goes into producing this special spice. Saffron also doesn't hold back when it comes to the various benefits it offers. Loaded with antioxidants, saffron is widely known to help reduce damage in the body and decrease inflammation. In this way, research even indicates how saffron might help protect your brain cells from experiencing progressive damage. Even more interesting, studies show saffron's ability to decrease major depressive symptoms. In turn, this can help boost focus and concentration, which tends to take a back seat when depression happens. On top of all of this, saffron has also been speculated to help with weight loss, appetite reduction, boosting libido, reducing PMS symptoms, decreasing your risk of heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, improving eye health, and improving cognition in those suffering from Alzheimer's disease. So if you're looking to improve concentration, focus, and all-around brain power, as well as gaining an array of other benefits simply by what you eat, saffron is the perfect red spice to include in your regular diet. Saffron goes particularly well in risotto dishes, pilafs, and paellas. All you need is a very small pinch. And now on to number 7, red peppers. Red peppers add a delightful color to any veggie spread. 100 grams of red pepper contains 31 calories, 1 gram of protein, 6 grams of carbs, and 0.3 grams of fat. In fact, this red food is mostly water. Now, this isn't a bad thing. The body is about 60% water. Water is important for helping your brain cells communicate with each other. It also helps bring nutrients and all that other good stuff to the brain. On top of this, 100 grams of red pepper also has vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin K1, potassium, folate, vitamin E, and vitamin A. And like raspberries, red peppers are jam-packed with antioxidants. Again, this means that red peppers can help protect your cells, including your brain cells, from harm caused by free radicals in the body. Now, the vitamin B6 content of red peppers also has some importance here. Vitamin B6 is essential for normal brain function and also your mood. It plays a role in making the hormones norepinephrine and epinephrine, which impacts how you feel. Research indicates that low moods, such as those associated with depression, can greatly impact one's ability to concentrate. This might not be a huge surprise, but red peppers may potentially elevate your mood, preventing this dip in concentration from happening. So have a few red peppers with dinner or as a snack. They've got loads of benefits. And this brings us to number 6 on our list. Number 6, cherries. A bowl of cherries is the perfect, refreshing snack on a hot summer day. They are also undeniably delicious in a variety of baked goods. Cherry pie, anyone? Yet cherries are also loaded with many nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, copper, and manganese. 150 grams of cherries also has 2 grams of protein and 25 grams of carbs. Vitamin C actually acts as an antioxidant in the body, again protecting your brain cells from harm. Carbs in particular are your brain's preferred energy source. Thus, fueling up on carbs can help boost brain function and concentration. Then there's potassium. Potassium helps ensure normal nerve function, enhancing cognitive abilities like concentration and focus. Additionally, research shows how cherries help improve sleep. This is because cherries actually contain melatonin, which helps your body feel sleepy, meaning these guys might make a great bedtime snack. In fact, one study demonstrated how when participants drank tart cherry juice for 7 days, they had significant increases in melatonin, sleep levels, and sleep quality. So, what does this have to do with focus? Tons of research shows how sleep deprivation has significant impact on cognitive function, including a person's ability to stay focused. Yet, cherries just might help counteract this, contributing to improved concentration capabilities and more. Now, this next one on the list might surprise you. Number 5, red wine. This is not the go-ahead to drink a ton of red wine before an exam or a very focused task. Yet, regular consumption of it is associated with many brain-boosting effects. Research suggests polyphenols in red wine, particularly resveratrol, protects the brain and nerve cells. In fact, a glass of red wine a day is associated with various cognitive improvements. These polyphenols increase blood flow to the brain, meaning concentration and generally thinking are made that much easier. So, wine fanatics rejoice! A glass of red wine a day appears to actually be good for you. Now, let's get you your free gift. Our free book, Brain Food Secrets: The 15 Worst and Best Foods for Your Brain, will cover all the very best foods to improve your brain function, increase mental clarity, and improve your mood. To grab your copy, go ahead and click that link in the description below. Now, the next red food on the list comes highly recommended to keep the doctor away. At number 4 are apples. Apples are a popular snack and fruit. One medium apple contains 95 calories, 25 grams of carbs, 14% of your daily vitamin C, 6% of your daily potassium, and 5% of your daily vitamin K. It also contains smaller traces of copper, manganese, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, and vitamin B6. They are also jam-packed with polyphenols. But to get the most out of this fruit, it's recommended to eat the whole apple, skin included. Studies have found that apples might help stimulate the production of new brain cells. Research further suggests that apple juice prevents mental decline by reducing harmful reactive oxygen species in the brain. Apples also contain an antioxidant called quercetin, which helps protect brain cells. All of this is to say that apples can definitely provide a powerful concentration and focus boost. The old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, might also be true considering how nutritious apples are. So go ahead and bake that apple pie, or slice one up for a snack. You just might be able to focus a little bit better. And this leads us to the next red food on our list. Number 3 is tomatoes. Tomatoes are a juicy and red fruit. Yes, you heard that right. Often mistaken for a vegetable, the seeds in tomatoes categorize it as a fruit. One small raw tomato contains 18 calories, 0.9 grams of protein, 3.9 grams of carbs, and 0.2 grams of fat. Tomatoes are further loaded with vitamin C, potassium, vitamin K1, and folate, or vitamin B9. They also are mostly made of water. But when it comes down to how tomatoes help improve focus and concentration, the plant compounds in this fruit might hold the answer. Lycopene, a powerful antioxidant and plant compound, protects the brain from harm caused by free radicals. This means that it helps decrease your risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. However, make sure to cook some tomatoes to make the lycopene more bioavailable. Naringenin, another plant compound found in the skin of a tomato, also helps decrease inflammation, ensuring your brain stays in tip-top shape. This means that you'll likely be able to concentrate on that next task that much easier. And tomatoes aren't just great for the brain. There is other evidence showing how tomatoes are beneficial for heart health, skin health, eye health, digestion, and even diabetes management. In other words, tomatoes are incredibly healthy. And you don't have to be a gardener to enjoy their amazing benefits. Grab some tomato sauce or paste, or add some ketchup to your next dish. Tomatoes add a nice flavor to many meals such as pastas, casseroles, and more. Now, don't get too beat down by this next one on our list. At number 2 is beets. Beets are a common root vegetable eaten in a variety of ways across the world. Low in calories and high in nutrients, beets contain 1.7 grams of protein, 0.2 grams of fat, 2 grams of fiber, 6% of your daily vitamin C, 20% of your daily folate, 3% of your daily B6, 6% of your daily magnesium, 9% of your daily potassium, 4% of your daily phosphorus, 16% of your daily manganese, and 4% of your daily iron. Beets are further high in nitrates, plant compounds that have many benefits. Now, these nitrates are very important. Studies show how nitrates in beets improve brain health and function by dilating blood vessels and increasing blood flow to the brain. In particular, researchers have looked at how nitrates improve blood flow in the frontal lobe of the brain. This part of the brain is associated with working memory and decision-making. This means that beets might enhance focus and concentration, helping you stay on task. The other benefits of beets further include helping maintain a healthy blood pressure reading, enhancing athletic performance, reducing inflammation, improving digestion, and helping contribute to healthy weight maintenance. That's one powerful root veggie. And finally, this brings us to our number one red food that boosts brain power and enhances focus and concentration. Number 1 is strawberries. As you might already know, berries are amongst some of the most healthy and beneficial fruits around, and the strawberry has been around for many years. 100 grams of strawberries contain 32 calories, 0.7 grams of protein, 7.7 grams of carbs, and 0.3 grams of fat. They are also about 91% water, keeping your body and brain hydrated. Strawberries are further high in vitamin C, manganese, folate, and potassium. They also have many antioxidants and plant compounds, including ellagic acid, pelargonindin, ellagitannins, and procyanidins. Research indicates that strawberries might help prevent neurodegenerative decline and even improve brain function overall. In turn, this can enhance concentration and focus, limiting distractions when you need to get something done. So there you have it. Our 8 incredible red foods that boost brain power and improve focus and concentration. Start eating more of these foods and you might just find it easier to concentrate and avoid that to-do list from piling up. What do you think? Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments below. Before you leave, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell. And grab that free book by clicking the link in the description below. In the book, Brain Food Secrets, the 15 worst and best foods for your brain, you'll discover many different foods that can help boost your brain power, helping you achieve greater mental clarity and more. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a healthy and happy day.